Hello guys, and today we're looking at a scenario where civilization starts over. We are now in episode 8 of this series, and in the last episode, we saw a lot of things happen. We saw the pink team and the Sardinians go to war, and the pink team obviously won. And we saw Carthage get its independence from the Sardinians. We saw a lot of expansion around the world, and we saw the Dark Cyan team start a war with the Gibraltar team. And secretly, the Gibraltar team was in a pact with the green team, or the circle team. And the Dark Cyan team had the red team on their side, so that obviously is not good for the Gibraltar nation and the circle team. This video is going to be probably peak, so make sure you watch the end to see everything that happens. And let's just get into it. So first, before the war actually starts, we will see something happen. We'll see the French team join up on the red team's alliance, and so does the Dark Cyan team. We can also see the Gibraltar team join up on the green team's alliance, or the circle team. And so now the war will officially start. So it's basically France and the Dark Cyan team and the red team and the gold team versus the Cyan team, the green team, this country, I don't really know what to call it, and the Gibraltar nation. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, the brown team will join in on this war, and the green team will make a decision to try to get a country on their side, and that country will be Poland. They influenced Poland to join their side, and they will have another country join their side. Country is this team, and this country will join in. But now let's start the war. Oh yeah, and I added a river map. Pretty cool, right? So we can see the Dark Cyan team continue their invasion into the Gibraltar team, or Portugal, whatever you want to call it. The Dark Cyan team will continue their push into the Gibraltar team, and it's going very well for them until they meet the Gibraltar forces. They start to push back the Dark Cyan team to the river. Over in the gold team, we can see them. Over in the gold team, we can see them pushing to the maroon team, purple team, and so they start to push in over here because this area is very well defended, but we can still see them kind of pushing a little bit. We can see the pink team just go through the blue team, and the blue team just says, okay, I surrender, just let me live. And so the pink team will move their way into the green team, into the gold team. And we can also see the brown team with a mix of red team forces moving their way into the this country right here. And this country barely has any defenses. They're very weak. But we can see some green team forces starting to make their way into the country, and the brown team instantly gets pushed back to the border on this side of the river, and they get pushed back a lot. We can see the green team and the teal team instantly sending their forces down and pushing back the gold team a lot back to their border and out here too. But the gold team won't stop there, and they will continue their push and keep a subtle invasion right here and retake this major city. But over here is not going so well for the gold team, as the pink team with the mix of teal team forces making their way into this area of the country. And we can see half of the red team forces going up and fighting over here, and we can see half of them going, and we see 40% going here and 60% going over here. So with gold team and red team forces, we can see a subtle push being made again, but the capital is still very well protected by the green team, so they will still not invade in there anymore. We can see the gold team finally making a pushback, and we can see the strength comparison as the pink team just gets instantly slapped back. It's a reality check for them. They are not that strong. And this invasion is still not going well for Gibraltar, as the river is basically the only thing dividing them. We can see the brown team getting pushed out of this country. We can see this country being able to start a little invasion into the brown team, and we can see this country letting the red team go through them to the red team. They let the red team go through them to get to the brown team, So now we have brown team and red team forces, which is a big punch to this offensive of the circle team. Going back over here, we can see more and more land getting carved away by the gold team. And soon we can see the gold team fully pushing out the pink team from their country. We can see the dark cyan team fully pushing through the river and taking this major city right here. Yeah, this is not going well for the Gibraltar team. The Gibraltar team is basically alone because all of their allies are across like the world. There's really no way the green team can help the Gibraltar nation. They should have said that they had the green team on their side when they were arguing with the dark cyan team. We can see the green team doing something that was really frowned upon, and it is taking this country, invading it and taking it, so they could go in and push into the red team. Now the red team, they barely had any forces in here, and even the forces that they did not stand a chance against the green team's army. But the red team does soon get forces and is able to push back the green team. That pushback is very little, as the green team is able to make their way across this river and take it. And the green team starts to push it more into the red team, and the red team is starting to pull their forces out of the gold team so they can defend this, and they do defend it very well. And they push against the river, and they make their way back and start to push back the green team from their land. And now it's kind of a stalemate on this border, because the green team started to push out their forces from this area subtly so they could start their invasion here. But that proved to be a dumb decision, because the brown team is now starting to make their way back into this country, or back into Bulgaria. And they soon take this major city. And this is not just the brown team, this is also the red team, as they now have a really good way to get through there, because they really have no threat in this area, so they can just easily just make their way through into the red team. Yeah, that's why the brown team is doing so good. And they're able to actually push this country to their limits, and this is a really hard area to push back from. If this country wants to push out the brown team, a miracle has to happen, because this is not easy to push back out of. And the red team is now starting to push out the green team from their country, and the gold team is also getting pushed out of the Caucasian country, I guess I'll call this country Caucasia. And the green team sees that they're losing this war, so they need somebody else to come and help them. So they will call upon the lime team, and the lime team was ready for this. They want to get their hands on the red team, and the lime team just pushes through the brown team, and the brown team just says, "Hey, don't destroy any of my stuff, don't hurt any of my people, just go through so you can fight this country. I don't care, as long as you don't hurt my people." And they don't hurt anybody, they just send troops through there. And so now the red team is getting invaded from two sides now. Going over here, we can see the Gibraltar team getting absolutely demolished. And in this area, most of their troops have died. They don't have a lot of people left to really defend. I mean they do, but it's really hard to defend a nation that has 2 times the troops of you, because they have the French team and they have their whole army. And so this is one of the bloodiest battles of the war, not because it was hard, because the most people that died in this front right now. And so we can see in the capital that hundreds of thousands of people die. We can see the dark cyan team finally capitulating this area of the Gibraltar team. And after this, the Gibraltar team is basically just done, because we can see a landing being made, and after they go out and they take most of the populated areas, the coastal and down in areas where they have the most cities, they just go and take that too. And soon the Gibraltar team is fully capitulated, and that's a huge blow to the circle team. But there's no time to worry, because now that they are done with this, they can pull their forces out and now send them to the brown team front along with the red team forces too. Speaking of the brown team front, we can see more land getting taken by the brown team. We can see them getting very far and almost reaching the green team border and almost getting to the capital too. And in this front, we can see the red team pushing back the lime team, but they can't push them back fully because the lime team has a lot of their forces in this area. We can see the gold team making their way into the country that the pink team had taken over and just absolutely going through there and taking it back. And we can also see the gold team pushing into this country once again. And in this area we can see the green team trying it again, and this time it works, but not as good as they really want it to. But the lime team will make another offensive, start to take lots of land because they sent another reinforcement, and now the red team is looking like they're starting to fold a little bit because they have two fronts, one right here, one right here, that are from two green countries. Wow, sensational. From two green countries that are trying to invade them and don't dislike them very much. The gold team, they are focusing on this one because over here they don't really have to defeat this country now. I mean, they can, but like they need to defeat this country because this country poses a bigger threat to them. And once they get this country done, they can send full into this country. And then after they defeat this country, they can send it fully into the red team. And they focus their troops up into the pink team country. After like weeks of just invading and stalemating and preparing, they finally break through and they make a very big offensive and start to send one group of troops up the side, up the coast, and one over here to take land that doesn't really have anything in it. And the green team and the teal team forces, they just push this out. And mostly the pushback in this country, it's barely this country because this country is weak, not that weak, but like they're not strong compared to the gold team. The green team and the teal team are the ones who are defending this country the most. They have the most military and technology. This area is kind of a stalemate, but they do kind of push up and they reach the border a little bit, but it's not going well. This green team offensive is kind of also stalemated, but they do make a little bit of a push, but they get pushed back over here and this major city gets reclaimed, and there's a little strand right here they still have, but it's not much. Push is just stopped by the river. And even though the teal team tries to get more forces over here to make sure that this area doesn't collapse, it's no use because the gold team is able to push through this area and start to take more land fast because they are focusing on this area. If the gold team focused on this area from the start, this country would already be gone. It doesn't have that much military. It's kind of a newer country. I mean, when did they first start? When did the country first get created? Alright, so I just checked and this country was not a newer country. It's a country that started in episode 3, so this is not a new country. And soon they are at the gates of the capital. The green team, having the dominance over this area, they will be able to push through and take this whole thing. But in bad news for the green team, we can see the brown team being able to push through a lot of their forces and taking a lot of land. And the green team is barely holding on in this area because once they take the capital, it's basically done. And that's what they do. They go and they take the capital. In this area, they start to fall very quickly after this because we have 3 countries, we have 3 countries in this area pushing this country. So like these 3 countries combined are like stronger. Yeah, they're stronger than the green team combined. And this is not the green team's full force. This is like 50-50. But now they start to push in more and they reach the border of the green team. And now that this has happened, we can see the red team being able to push back the green team a lot as they are starting to push back, restart their force into this area, take more land back. But in this area is not going well as the capital has just been taken, and now it's just a field day for them. The whole country basically capitulates after this. I don't know how realistic that is, but like it's not really supposed to be realistic. It's supposed to be like fun, cool colors on the map. And we can see areas getting decisively cut through, and boom, boom, bada bop boom pow. Most of the areas of this pink team are being taken very quickly, and finally we can see the pink team getting fully capitulated, and now the circle team has lost 2 countries in this war, and we can obviously see who's winning this war. But the circle team has one thing up their sleeve. They will spawn in the purple team to fight this war, and the red team is super surprised. Like, they thought they were cool with the purple team. Apparently not. Apparently the purple team just has a lack of morals, and they will fight anyone as long as it benefits them. So we will see the purple team push in to the brown team, and this reeks of like a couple episodes ago. I think like episode 4. I think it was. Nope, it was episode 4. I was right. And we can see the purple team being able to push through into the brown team, and now the brown team will start to push back a lot as they've gotten much stronger since episode 4, and they will be able to push the purple team out in this area. And for a power scale, the purple team has been stuck to this little area and that little population. The brown team was able to make their way up north and gain more power. The brown team had more land to get, so they were able to gain power, land, population, and like influence, because they actually have good allies. Like the circle team, they just called upon the purple team because they thought it was a good strategy to get people in the war, and we can see the brown team being able to push them out because the brown team is kind of much stronger than the purple team now, and they have multiple countries behind them. But this will allow the green team to be able to push back these forces, as the brown team isn't fully putting most of their the brown team isn't fully focusing on this country now, but they will push back the purple team fully and even start their own invasion. And just to say this, like, the brown team isn't doing this just out of pure raw strength. They do have like red team forces and dark sign team forces with them, and the red team is mostly focusing on this, while the dark sign team forces are focusing on this, while they have like 20% here, they have like 80% here. So it's not just the brown team is super strong, the strongest country on earth. No, they're like not that. They're strong, but like they're like top 10. Let me do power scalings. Yeah, the brown team's like top 10, but like the purple team's like top 20. Let me do my power scaling. Let me do my power rankings. Okay, so here are the power rankings. Number one, and I think it's still the green team, even though like they're getting depleted. Number 2, obviously. Number 3, probably. I think number 3 is probably Red France. Number 4, most likely Cyan team. Number 5, I would say, is the gold team. Number 6, I would say, is the brown team. Number 7, I would say, is a lime team. Number 8, I would say this country or this country. I don't really know. I would say probably this country, the green Mesopotamian country. Then 9, I'm gonna say, probably the navy blue team. And 10, orange Iberia. Then 11, dark cyan team. Oh wait, I forgot Gibraltar. And Gibraltar is probably 12. I think number 13 would be probably purple team. The number 14 would be Italy. Number 13 is probably UAE gold team. Then 16 would be probably the brown team. Then 17, probably the gold African team. Then 18, probably Poland. Then 19, probably Morocco. Then 20, Denmark. So these are the power rankings, and actually right here is a line because the Lime team is on another level to this team. It's like a big drop. Alright, so these are the power rankings. Super cool power rankings. Okay, now that the gold team is done with this, I think they'll start to focus on this instead of this. I know I said they would probably focus on this next, but no, I think this is a bigger threat. So you'll see the gold team and the red team combined will be able to push back the Lime team, and since we are going over to the power rankings, gold team is number 5 while the Lime team is number 7. So you can kind of see how they're kind of on the same level, but it's also the red team, which is number 2, and they will be able to push out the Lime team from the red team. And over here we can see the brown team making their way through the purple team, and we can see the brown team getting to the capital, and the purple team just says, okay, I'm sorry, just don't take my capital, don't kill any more people or more of my people, I surrender. Because the purple team really never wanted to be in this war. They were promised by the green team that they would be protected, that they would not lose this war, and the purple team believed the green team don't believe the green team. So now we have forces being pushed out of the purple team and put onto this front. But while the purple team stuff was happening, we can see more pushback being made by the green team. But right as soon as the forces get back, you will see this invasion picking back up in the favor of the brown team, and they almost get back all of their land that they used to have, and they start to push out, and they finally win this area. And so now gold team has lost not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 4 countries.
Are you serious, my brother?
The brown team is not making their way into the green team. I mean, maybe yet. Not yet. For right now, they're not making their way, because that's literally a death sentence waiting to happen, because the green team has a lot of military and good defense. So there's a lot of stalemates in this war. We have a stalemate here, we have a stalemate here, we have a stalemate here, we have a stalemate here. Not for now. Yeah, let's just get back into the video. We can see the gold team push in once again with their full army, and the green team kind of pushed out their forces from here because they needed to focus on this, and the gold team wasn't really making any offenses, so they thought that they could just do that, but no. And now the capital is taken, which was very defended earlier, but now less defended, as the gold team kind of tricked them out by not invading them and taking their forces out. And so we can see lots of invasion, lots of land being taken, and now they kind of don't have anything else. The capital is literally the only good part of this country, and so now they only have 1 major city left, and so there's really no other place except this area where we can see movement. We can see that, but not really anything else. So we should just go back to this area where we can see more invasion going on by the gold team, because the gold team is not a weak country. They're number 5, and the cyan team is number 4. So the gold team and the cyan team are basically on par. It's not that big of a difference. The cyan team is just big. The cyan team has more population than the gold team. They're not that much stronger. And now that the last major city is taken, they really have no reason stay in this war anymore. We can also see these countries taking land from the Caucasian or purple Caucasian country. This much land, and this green country takes this much too. And even though the teal team was sending forces through this country, they said, nah, we're good, don't send any more forces through, because we're done working for you. And so now that this country is gone, the the cyan team and the green team, they don't really have anything else to do. They could just invade this country, but they don't want to start all that. Now they just got this one out. They got this area done. So now the gold team can send their forces. I mean, they're not really going to send it here. They're just going to block this off and keep a little bit of forces there. But they're going to send it up into the red team to push the green team out. So now the red team, with combined forces with the gold team, can push out the green team from the red team, and soon we can see them reclaiming the land back for this gold country. And the green team is kind of distraught by this. They're like, no, I'm smarter, I'm stronger, I'm better, I am better. And so now the green team is just facing something that they've never thought that would happen, them losing. And so now they kind of get this gold team on their shot, the Danube country on their side, and so they can push up and take land from the green team, because the green team, they're stressed out, bummed out every day. I don't need to compensate. They're kind of stressed out, bummed out. It's every day sipping marijuana as a cheap vacation. Yeah, they're just cooked, basically. So the green team is absolutely cooked. They have this area trying to invade them. They have this area actively invading them and taking a lot of decisive lands and valuable areas that they really need. And so the green team, they don't have, it's basically just the green team and the teal team now. Poland, nobody cares about Poland. Poland, they didn't do anything. They actually are not doing anything. So Poland, they just go and they just leave the war. They basically just ran away once they saw that their team was losing. Brown team finally starts invading the green team with all their power focused on the green team. All right, so this is editor Bryce here, and I'm so sad to say this, but I know this is the finale and everything should be perfect. I need this to be very good for you guys. But the clip you're seeing here now, from now on, all the audio is just gone. I don't know what happened. My mic probably broke or something. But from now on till the outro, the audio is just done. So I might put a time lapse. You can kind of see what goes on, but all the stuff that I can't show on the map, that doesn't really show. So you can see the power rankings here. You can see me just continuing the war, but after this, yeah, all the audio is gone. So I'll probably put a time lapse just to show you what happened, so you don't have to hear an audio list clip for 30 minutes left. So yeah. Alright, so what happens here is both the fronts of the square team finally finish off the green team as they make their way through the country. They were stopped by the river in the middle of the country, and the yellow team joins in. So basically, yeah. Alright, so this is what the peace treaty is going to look like. This is very hard to uncover, but first we have the Dark Cyan team taking a lot from Gibraltar. The brown team getting so much land. They're probably top 5 now. And then Ukraine is just a whole nother picture. You can go look over it, look over the past map. I actually have the past map here. So this is what the green team looked like before. This is what he looks like now. So yeah, you can look at all that. And look at the teal team. Look at the teal team. Look at this, bro. That's crazy. This is crazy. Look. Okay, look at the border here. You can still see the border. You can still see the outline. You can see the difference. Look at this country. Look at this country right here. Bang. Look at this area. Bang. The green team got demolished. The teal team got demolished. Over here, the gold team just gets this. And for all the other countries that didn't get land taken out of them, the Poland team, this country still gets reparations. And basically all the countries get reparations, but this country, the Lime team gets the most reparations. They have to pay up. And the green team, they just get land taken out of them and reparations. And so the square team, they get money and stuff. And the circle team, you either got fined or reparated, or you had to pay lots of money, or you are the green team and you just died, basically. Or the teal team, or the cyan team. But I think that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Also, go subscribe to my other channel. It's called Blowcats. And this is going to be the last video on this Geodub channel. Yeah, I might post a update video, but other than that, I think it's done for this channel. And if you're seeing this on the Mapora channel, then hello. Hi, future. I hope you guys enjoyed. and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.